Hirohito, posthumously referred to as Emperor Showa, reigned as the 124th Emperor of Japan from December 25, 1926, until his death on January 7, 1989. He held the longest reign of any Japanese emperor, overseeing Japan through turbulent periods including World War II, the atomic bombings, and post-war reconstruction. Hirohito was born in 1901 as Prince Mishinomiya. He was educated privately as a child and succeeded to the throne in 1926 upon the death of his father Emperor Taisho. Hirohito mostly stayed out of direct political involvement during the early years of his rule as ultra-nationalist militarists came to dominate the government. During the 1930s, Japan became increasingly militaristic and expansionist. The military carried out widespread invasions of other Asian countries without Hirohito's outright opposition. This included the 1931 invasion of Manchuria and 1937 full-scale invasion of China that dragged into World War II. Hirohito was also symbolic overlord of Japan's signing of the Tripartite Pact with Germany and Italy in 1940. When Japan bombed Pearl Harbor in 1941, Hirohito gave final approval but did not take direct command responsibility for the decision. He was head of state during Japan's crushing defeats by Allied forces across the Pacific from 1942 to 1945. On August 15, 1945, Hirohito made a rare radio address announcing Japan's surrender, marking the end of World War II. In the post-war period occupied by Allied forces, some historians argue Hirohito avoided war crimes prosecution and retained his throne due to his usefulness to ensure a smooth transition to democracy in Japan. He adopted a more liberal pacifist public image, but his precise wartime role remains controversial. Under the 1947 Constitution, Hirohito's position became ceremonial without political power. He worked to rebuild Japan's relationship with other nations, and his post-war popularity earned him the title Father of Modern Japan. Hirohito opened Japan to more global influences by emphasizing education and modern science during his long reign until his death in 1989. While Hirohito's controversial actions during the 1930s to 40s, like passive support for fascism and secrecy about his directives, left a mixed legacy. As emperor, he ultimately came to symbolize Japan's recovery and emergence once more as an economic and cultural leader on the global stage after the devastation of World War II.